Since October 2023, attacks by Israeli settlers on Palestinians in the occupied West Bank have surged dramatically, raising alarm among international observers. According to the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs (OCHA), there were at least 1,860 incidents of settler violence between October 7, 2023, and December 31, 2024, an average of about 4 attacks per day. This escalation has only deepened in 2025. By mid-year, Israeli figures reported 414 settler attacks, up from 318 in the same period the previous year, a nearly 30% increase. OCHA data shows that through October, there were approximately 1,485 settler attacks documented for the year so far, including 172 that caused both casualties and property damage. Alarmingly, October alone saw 264 attacks, making it the highest single-month total since the UN began systematic documentation in 2006, about 8 incidents per day on average that month. The violence is concentrated in certain regions. Between January 2024 and August 2025, the Ramallah and El Beirut Governorate recorded the most incidents, 634, followed by Nablus 501 and Hebron 462. Much of it takes place in Area C of the West Bank, which is under full Israeli control, and near settlements and outposts. The human cost is significant. In the first half of 2025, OCHA documented 11 Palestinian killings in settler-related violence, including 5 by settlers directly. Over that same period, 696 Palestinians were injured, with 473 of them wounded by settlers. In addition, settlements attacks have caused widespread property damage, destroyed olive groves, and displaced over 2,200 Palestinians since January 2024, with more than 35,000 reported as displaced overall. There is also a clear seasonal pattern. Many of these attacks coincide with the olive harvest months, September to November, when Palestinians are particularly vulnerable while working their land. These assaults often entail property destruction, arson, theft of crops, and even the use of live ammunition. Critically, many of the attackers operate with impunity, sometimes under the protection or presence of Israeli soldiers. Civil society groups and humanitarian agencies argue that such violence is not random but part of a broader strategy: coordinated land grabbing, intimidation, and displacement. This trend is destabilizing Palestinian communities, eroding livelihoods, and deepening the humanitarian crisis. The surge in settler violence reflects a structural imbalance of power in which armed settlers, often backed by state forces, exert influence over vulnerable Palestinian populations. The spike in 2025, especially the record-breaking violence in October, underscores how acute and persistent the threat has become. Without meaningful intervention and accountability, the situation risks further deterioration, deepening the suffering and disempowerment of Palestinian communities in the West Bank.